And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Oh, a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities of baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Brock Holt. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Kiermaier looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. A real threat with the bat. Currently the National League home run leader. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Grounded to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tejada. He's got it, and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Robbie Ray is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
At the plate, Kurt Ash. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kurt Ash.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Up next for the Rays, Ruben Tejada. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2 and 4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question. But today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. 1 out, nobody on. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third baseman, Evan.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He went deep in the contest last night. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Tejada, base runner at first with 1 out. Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Here it is, the 3-0. Ball 4. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Steven Souza. Swings and misses. Throw down. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. right side. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Drew Stubbs. He has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Morales is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box, Yonder Alonso. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Pitch is popped up. Longoria on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
So here's the Phillies DH, Lucas Duda. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right now.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Payoff pitch home. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 8, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. First offering on its way. This one skied out toward right. Otska waits on it. And that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Right fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No.
Missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly team. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Descalso, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is.
No,
and a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hard hit ball to short. Franco has it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting 7, second baseman, James Otska.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, James Otska. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 1-0. Another beautiful day here in Central Florida, but we continue our game under the roof here at Tropicana Field. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Mathis, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Softly on a line to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Alejandro Diaz.
Here's Alejandro Diaz. Runner goes for second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Wind up and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Otska has it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ball one.
1-0.
Moore delivering here on 1-0. And
Inside.
he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-0 is in there for strike one. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Short, hit hard, reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Joel Morales. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Joel Morales.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two now.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this will miss down low in the third, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Charlie Van Buren waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Joel Morales sent packing to begin the bottom of the third.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One ball, 1 strike to count. Van Buren, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looped over toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Kurt Ash.
Digging in to try it again, Kurt Ash. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Two and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Ready for another chance. Jose Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Bautista stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Drew Stubbs now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ash going back at the track. The wall. Gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. Here's Yonder Alonso. He popped out in his first trip.
23, Yonder Alonso.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way.
No.
And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball.
3
no
runs,
strikes.
4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Riding in once again, Ruben Tejada set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off ball.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Evan Longoria.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-0 hit down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and the Rays are in the hit column. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was a well-executed pitch right here. Change up, down and away. He just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
In now, Steven Souza, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Souza is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2.
1-2.
Tejada over at second. Longoria at first with no outs. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Zobrist is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 3, the Rays nothing. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Ben Zobrist flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weakly hit to third. Up with it is Longoria. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 8, Jeff Mathis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Mathis. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now Moore with a 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alejandro De Aza. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
1-2. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Otska. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. Now, fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. So 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Stepping in, Joel Morales comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a curveball right on the corner. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down the base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, his ability to use ball parking.
Settling in now, Charlie Van Buren. Coming, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
I'm set with the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
1-1.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Runners off for second. Misses low. The throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hard on the ground towards short. And that threw into left field for a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Into the box now, Kurt Ashe in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
Now the 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike. 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
Up next for the Rays, Ruben Tejada. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Bautista has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3, the Rays 1. Holt now. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Third baseman, Brock Holt.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. He's taken strike 1. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Playing 12. 1-2's the count.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's another 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Maikel Franco is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 49, Kirby Yates.
Maikel Franco will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Yates, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 26th round back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Tough play for Longoria. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's
Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. He's running. Strike taken to throw. It's far too late as he steals second with ease. Throws in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And as you can see, these guys find themselves in the number 6 position in that category in the NL. And now the runner's trying for third. That's a strike to throw down. And he skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Franco takes his lead at third with 1 away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Drew Stubbs will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Working to keep them in the game here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Phillies 3, the Rays 1. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria. They'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far on this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-1 home. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. Is a breaking ball in off the plate. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ball 3.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker in the dirt.
2-1.
The 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Pablo Busher will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Pablo Busher.
Kevin Kiermaier will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0.
1-0.
Here it comes. 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Grounded down the third baseline. Zobrist into Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Busher is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does it great.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 28, Abraham Rodriguez.
Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. Pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Yonder Alonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. hits are up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Nice execution right there. Dan kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Alonso stands at first with 1 out. Now a ball lined to the left side. This is a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
The 2-2 one more time. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there as the lead remains 3-1. In now, James Oatka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in and looking for more, Joel Morales. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Charlie Van Buren, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Now batter, center fielder.
Ready once again, Kurt Ash. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that one just missed outside.
2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. 2 out with a man at first. Popped him up. Alonso is under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3, the Rays 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 57, Jake McGee.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jeff Mathis. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Jeff Mathis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-0 count. Here it is. Ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
They'll try again. 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
How about it?
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ash has a beat on it. 2 down.
How about it? Third baseman, Brock Holt.
Brock Holt will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1.
1-0.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit down the line at first. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. McGee's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Holt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia, and it's still 3-1. Ryan Ramos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
34, Ryan Ramos.
Leading off the inning, Ruben Tejada, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ruben Tejada.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Missed with a slider.
1 ball. No
Obviously,
strike.
the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right. Here's the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The
Your
bullpen has looked
third
sharp and
baseman,
it backed up a nice
number
effort
3,
turned in by the starter.
Evan
These days,
Longoria.
pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. 2-2. Bounce it to the left side. To his left. Holt. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second
Now
out.
batting, left fielder, Steven Souza.
Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. Last time through was a base hit. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No.
And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the out path.
And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Phillies 3, the Rays 1. Soria enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in once again, Jose Bautista struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Jose Bautista.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Soria has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and over that time he's got a whip under 0.5. To translate, he's allowed less than half a runner per inning. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. Soria, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. Morales is over to take a look, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full
full.
now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Drew Stubbs now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Swing and a line drive. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
First baseman number 23, Yonder Alonso.
Digging in and looking for more, Yonder Alonso. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Slow roller back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Lucas Duda. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
And he misses inside with that one.
1 ball,
Ball 1.
no strike.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Bautista on second. Duda at first. 2 out in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2-2.
The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Nothing in the Philadelphia 9th. Last chance for the Rays. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Jake Diekman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 63, Jake Diekman.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a sinker that misses for a ball. 2-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
Batter number 7, designated hitter, Daniel Descalso.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Descalso. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Not ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Mathis trying to make a play on it. Here it comes.
Sliders in for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Taking in the switch hitter, James Otska. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Phillies come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Ray gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jake Diekman wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.